NIS, and then the NIS would send that client the information they need for their computer session. There you go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, your legs are looking nice, Michelle.
Yeah. Animals are dying in large numbers. Huge fish kills of the Ohio, in the Ohio River.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah. Hello, guys. MicheleMarieDalene. Actually, I'm pretty close to on time, but about 4 minutes late. We do have a panel. How you doing, Elizabeth King? How you doing, Debs? Welcome to the show, everybody. Very soon, for Silvermoon Radio, we will be on Twitch, of course, hopefully. And I wanted to talk about that because we have been playing movies on Twitch, and Twitch got mad about the movies. No, this is not special talk. This is regular talk. Which I point out is an interesting news story. Turns out that Mary Jane is cutting into the sale of regular chocolate. I don't know why that is, but they seem to be cutting into the sale of regular chocolate. And clearly, the states are making out like bandits right now on marijuana sales. So yeah, that's the thing. So put my headphones in case the panel starts beeping at me. Chocolate shortages all over the states. Oh yeah, marijuana chocolate. Yeah, edibles are pretty much. Okay, thanks. Like I really haven't watching that. Yeah. So Google Meet. So let me copy this one. Copy that. You can paste. Enter. Pin it. Okay, hold on a minute, please. Pin message. Oh, it's news. Okay, give me a minute. Go ahead. Oh, thanks. Go ahead. How you doing, Paul? Yeah. So today is the big. Just to let you guys know that hopefully we will be back on Twitch for Saturday or for Sunday night. As you know, Twitch kind of got aggravated because we played a copyrighted movie from Warner Motion Pictures. And so we got a copyright strike because of that. Some people like Twitch better than YouTube. Some like YouTube better than Twitch. Some do both. Thinking mostly the streaming, I'd say Twitch would be fine. There's a lot of traffic out there on Twitch. Yeah, I think. See, and so we can't do Silvermoon Radio on YouTube because YouTube is really hardcore on the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. So we can't play music on Silvermoon Radio. I'm surprised. 75 years, actually. So music prior to 1946. No, I haven't tried it. But I do know for a fact that a lot of the music I play on Silvermoon Radio, Twitch doesn't really even silence most of it. Yeah, I'm talking to Paul and I'm talking to Noodles at the same time. Yeah. So tonight, of course, is going to be a pretty basic night. I don't think we got. I don't know if you got your streaming back yet. 48 hours was Tuesday. It's now officially 48 hours. No, it was Warner Brothers Motion Pictures that. Okay, no one. I don't see anything on the screen. Okay, hold on. Let me just see if I can log in and see if that works now. Because that way I can get it ready for nothing special. Just doing everyday stuff. Nothing. He likes the twin does, the twin rows. Yeah, yeah, the muchachas. Yeah. Anyway, the thing is that I want to see, like, to see if this thing is ready to log in. Oh, oh, no wonder why. You don't have three of those in your computer. Well, technically, I have four. Okay. And then, okay, so now I got to go ahead and enter my verification code. And I'm back in right now on Twitch. I just got to go ahead and enter the verification code. I'm not against dating a black person. I had a female friend in the dorm when I was in the homeless shelter. Her name was Justine. She was black. She liked me. I knew another one that liked me too. I mean, I get along with all people, and so, like I said, my black friends like me, my white friends like me, everybody likes me. So, yay, we're back. Okay, cool. So, anyway, so let's talk real quick about the movies. Now, I do want to show movies. What we're going to do is we're going to show them on either uh, Discord or on Rumble because on Noodles, I'm going to be honest with you, Rumble is another streaming platform, but I don't think you would do good on Rumble. Yeah, it's not terrible, but it's kind of new and it's. Yeah. You mean get up on Rumble or Kick, Kik? You mean like almost like the cereal Kicks without just K instead of K X? What's that? Guys, the panel is not muted. I hear them fine. So I don't know why everybody says the panel is muted. I don't know why the panel would be muted. Hold a minute. All right, hold a minute. I gotta check out something here for a minute. Everybody's saying there's some with sound problems. Um, I know. I'm trying to find out why. Considering I can sound just fine. And I see it modulation. Oh, wait. What? Uh, no, that's. Can you? All right. So can you hear us though? Let me take a quick listen. Um, is there any way you can change the sound? Oh yes. Thanks, Wilm. You're right. 100%. Okay. Got it. I don't know if this is gonna fix it, guys, but it might help. Because if you can hear me, then what I'm gonna do should probably put the sound back on the panel. Okay, so that's right. I know what I did wrong. Hold on, boys and girls. This is gonna solve everything. Audio. First of all, normally when I stream using Restream.io, I'm using the webcam software right now. That's why it's not working. I gotta change the line out. Michelle, it is set for line out. It is, guys. Turn off the noise cancellation. It is off. Okay. So the panel sound is going to the mixer board unless the problem is something on the YouTube side. Maybe YouTube side doesn't thinks that we have an echo problem. Let's see if we can figure out how to fix that. Oh, this is annoying. Okay, so I hear you fine, guys, and the closed captions picks you up fine too. Let me see if I can hear it on my phone. Because if they can't, I'm gonna have to go set the restream IO and get this thing going the other way. I wonder if the stupid YouTube messed up things again. Well, I know it's just hold a minute, guys. See, I'm using the YouTube's webcam program right now because we were running. I know, but it was running late, and I wanted to get this in really fast. And so that's right. Let me listen to this. Let me listen to this. Let me listen to this. All right. All right. Okay, hold on. Let me just see if I can log in and see if that works now. Because that way I can get it ready for. I hear you guys fine in the replay on my phone. So let's talk real quick about the movies. I do want to show movies. Well, it's muted. I don't know why the panel be muted. Hold on. All right. You're the only one talking. Let me. Because if you can hear me, then what I'm gonna do should probably put the sound back on the panel. Okay, so that's right. I know what I did wrong. Hold on, boys and girls. This is everything. Audio. First of all, what's going on, in case you didn't know, I'm using the webcam software right now. According to the panel, they said they can't. You guys can't hear me. I mean, they can't hear the piano. But are you still there, Paul? All right. Let me rush over. Turn my phone on to the very end of the video, and why don't you just do some talking? Give me some monologue. Give me a 10 count. Okay, you're right. You're not getting anything. That's stupid. They must have changed the system. All right, guys, give me a few minutes to go ahead and get the panel back up again. I'm gonna go in the restream, set up like I usually do, because it's apparently the webcam is not sending the voices back from the other software. Or wait a minute, I have an idea. Oh God, what? Don't do that yet, Michelle. Hear me out. I'm listening. Close the Google Meets. Don't hang up on me, Paul. Just stand by. I'm gonna come in on another link. Okay, hold on a minute. All right. Close the Google Meets. Yeah. Go into Firefox. It's a different software program. Okay. And then when you get into Firefox, okay. Yeah, this takes a while. All right. So now let's go here. Go live here on Meets. Okay. Meet. All right. Okay. Go to EJT. Yep. Go live. Okay, that's what I'm doing now. Now, before you do anything, make sure the sound is set. It is. Okay. Okay, hit OK. Okay. Okay, Paul, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, let's just keep it talking, ramble a little bit. That way I can listen to see what it's going to do. It sounds like you're going to have to work around a shortcut because of the
you might just reset
stupidity Chrome.
And go to OBS. Probably your best and easiest bet.
There, I can hear you now. All right, Paul, you're all set. All right, thanks. Thank you.
All right.
Turns out that the software when it realizes it's another Chrome program. No, don't install update now. Okay. It seems to think that, gee, we don't need to. So don't do anything stupid. I'm not trying to do anything stupid.
You got it.
All right, just slide the screen over.
Hey, you got it figured out. Good job.
What'd you do? I minimized it. Okay, but just don't worry about moving it then. Okay. All right, so basically, what we did was, you still there, Paul?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so basically what happened was, apparently, the software thinks that it's an echo issue because the software is too stupid to figure out that Google Meets is another program. So the main webcam thinks it's got an echo problem and cancels out Paul's voice, and you guys don't hear anything.
Interesting.
Okay, it makes any sense.
You got it figured out, Michelle. Good job.
Yeah, well, now we got it working anyway.
Yeah, you got it figured out. Good job. You figured it out.
Yeah.
You got her done.
It was either that or Michelle was going to have to quit the stream, restart the stream again, and then she would end up losing up whenever notifications.
Well, that's all right, Michelle. What'd you do with your afternoon? What'd you do today, if anything?
I watched a couple chemical engineering videos on making graphene.
Hold on a minute. You watched a couple chemical videos.
Videos in chemistry.
Oh, chemistry. Okay.
Because I do like chemistry to some extent.
What were you learning how to make?
Graphene.
Graphene. What is graphene? What is that?
Graphene is one of the strongest versions of carbon molecule nanotubes.
Oh, nice. So you can make things from it.
It's the modern stuff, baby. That's the modern stuff that they're using to make things. It's tough as nails.
It's like graphite, but stronger.
Graphene. Graphite is actually multi-layers of graphene.
Okay. So what
they do is they strip out the extra graphite and you get graphene,
What would you make with that? What
kind of
would
like
you use?
caffeine. Well,
What
caffeine's a
would you
little
make?
different.
What would you make with graphene? What would you? What would be
You
like
use
a practical purpose?
the person made it. You and the chemist that originally came up with it used electricity to generate big reactions in a vacuum, which makes the
Okay.
graphene.
What would you use it for, Michelle? What would you use the graphene for? What would
Well,
you want to make?
it can be used for Kevlar. It could be used for bulletproof vests.
What would you want to make with it? As
What
well,
I
Michelle?
do with it?
MicheleMarieDalene. Yeah. What would you do?
I can't really think of much what I do it with it, other than the fact is
Make you a bulletproof vest.
it's just kind of an
Compound vest.
interesting process, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. I mean, you can make superconductors. Actually, it turns out I did not realize that graphene was highly conductive for electricity. It is extremely conductive electricity, which makes it really good for passing current.
Did you have a chemistry class in high school or college?
College, yeah.
Really? Did you do any experimentations?
Oh yes, we did.
Any that stick out in your head, or any
Um,
particular?
Well, our teacher decided to try to make some experience safer because of my eyesight. But basically, what
Sure.
stick out the most is when we made magnesium oxide.
Oh wow! Yeah. Okay.
You use a crucible and take magnesium and you put it in the crucible while you heat it over a Bunsen burner
Yeah.
until it catches fire. The white powder that comes out of it is magnesium oxide.
Mm-hmm. Pretty
Um,
cool. Did anyone ever cause any small fires or explosions or anything like that while you
Well,
were there?
when we made hydrogen, you get a pop. When you make a little bit of hydrogen.
That'd probably freak everybody out nowadays if they heard that in school, huh? They'd probably think there's some kind of shooting or something. They heard that little magnesium popping off, yeah.
Well, the thing is that I liked chemistry class, but I'll be honest, I kind of got confused with some of the measurement formulas, like moles and part per millions, part per billions. I did have a hard time understanding that because that's not the normal way I think of things.
What's up, Dad?
But I do think it helped me understand a bit more of the chemistry of what I wanted to do. So let's share the Google Meet stream.
Michelle, have you ever dissected an animal in science class?
Biology class? Yeah, I did.
Which one did you do? Like a frog?
Would you like to record this computer screen? Yeah, you can record the computer screen, but that wasn't the one I was looking for.
Yeah, Michelle.
What are you
want me to
looking
put
for,
the
Michelle?
meet
Chat?
link-
I'm looking for the chat, yeah.
Want me to put the link in the chat, Michelle? I can do that for you really quick.
Yeah, sure.
I'll pop it in there for you. So, Michelle, what kind of animal did you dissect, Michelle?
Frogs.
Yeah, we had to do a pig fetus.
Select the window or screen. Oh, a minute. So I was in high school biology.
Yeah, we had to do a pig fetus. We had to dissect
No, I did not.
No, I did. I did is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, we had to label all the parts.
Did you like doing that?
No, not necessarily. No, I didn't, Michelle. We had to tie the legs and the arms to each corner of the tray. I made my lab partner cut all of the stuff while I labeled it on the paper. I can
believe how your lab partner probably didn't enjoy it very much.
Oh, you know what? They actually did. They liked it. They actually took the eye out of the pig. It was a really beautiful blue eye, and they put it in a little jar and put it in their locker for the school year. But yeah, they enjoyed it. They enjoyed it. It wasn't for me though. Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like the smell, the formaldehyde.
Oh yeah, the formalin. It's actually a version of formaldehyde mixed with some other stuff. Yeah, I didn't like that. When I was sick with a really bad case of flu in 7th grade, we dissected a frog. So my mom brought home my homework from my science class, which was to dissect a frog. I dissected the frog on my front porch. Which is a good thing because it stunk to high hell. I gotta admit that was kind of gross. Taking a frog apart. Oh man, I can't forget that. I was really, in a way, it was kind of a nice way to do dissection. You're sitting on a big front porch in the front of a house, and you're sitting on a picnic table, and you're using a little scalpel, and you're slicing the stomach open. Like it's the formaldehyde is stinking out the place because it's kind of a cross breeze coming on the porch. There's an old Victorian house. So I guess it wasn't so bad. Jeez. The second time I did it, we did it in high school in the lab. Again, near the window, so at least in that case it was a giant earthworm. Big earthworm. And then my teacher showed us a sea lamprey. I think you might know about them in the Great Lakes. An invasive species of eel that comes into the Great Lakes and would attach to the side of a fish. And I often compared Cyrax to a sea lamprey with the mouth and all the millions or thousands of little teeth, which work like a little circular saw to cut into the side of a fish. And he had one sea lamprey in his specimen jar, and he showed it to us. He said, "This is why the Great Lakes is having a hard time, because these guys are invasive species that manage to get into the Great Lakes, and they're just basically attached to the bass, and then it just burrows the circular teeth into the bass, and they suck all the innards out of the fish."
Very painful, Michelle. Very painful.
Sounds painful to the fish. I certainly would be pretty. I would think that would be extremely painful. One of those things attached to my leg.
You know, Michelle, I know you were talking earlier today about getting your teeth fixed and all that. And, Michelle, just thank God you don't have teeth like Cyrax. You know, I don't know if you've ever. Yeah, just thank God you don't have teeth. I
used to have teeth sort of like Cyrax.
No, yours.
I did before I got braces as a kid. Yeah, they were pretty messed up.
Look a lot better, Michelle. Your teeth.
They were pretty messed up. I had buck teeth like Bugs Bunny.
A lot better than Cyrax.
Oh yeah, I know.
100 and probably Ed's too.
I kind of looked like Bugs Bunny in a way. I had some buck teeth sticking out in the front.
Yeah, I had that as a kid. I had to get braces as well as a child. Michelle, the orthodontist, I think I had them for about a year or two. You know, I also had to get those, but I was cleaning out some things, and you know what they did, Michelle, is they made an impression, a little mold of my before. And I found that. They were like monster teeth. I wanted to throw it against the wall, but I didn't. Did they do that for you? Did they make an impression, a mold of your teeth before?
Yeah, they made an impression.
I
don't have the impression, but
were you a child?
I wasn't interested in keeping it.
Were you a child or a teenager when you got your braces?
I was a teenager. I had just started my freshman year of high school.
So did you have like the regular braces, Michelle, or did you have like one of those big headgear things? You know those?
Yeah, I had the big fat metal band ones.
Did you? Oh wow!
Kind of like the girl you see, the black girl in the Invisalign, and the other girl says, "Don't do it." And she's got popcorn hanging out of her teeth and saying, "I did it." And like that made me wince. I was like, "Oh, please, you have to remind me what it was like to eat popcorn. Please don't tell me."
Oh yeah, definitely get caught. Those kernels will get caught.
It was pretty gross. See, I think I got them actually. I got them in 8th grade. Yeah, 8th grade sounds right because I was still living in New Hartford at the time.
That was about the time I got them as well.
My brother had braces. My sister didn't get braces. Because my mom and dad couldn't afford it. Because my sister's jaw had problems too. We all have problems with teeth in my family.
Do you have to wear a retainer?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember those. I kept mine for a while, Michelle. I held on to it.
Remember when you had to put those elastics in your mouth? Those individual little elastics they give you?
Oh, yeah. The rubber
those little bags of elastics. Yeah.
The rubber bands. The little rubber. Yeah. Did back then, did they let you pick a color out? They would always let me pick a color. Like, what color would
Hooking
you
them
like today,
suckers
Paul?
on was a nightmare. I remember it was like,
Yeah, I didn't like changing them. They were a bit of a pain. Yeah.
yeah. And I think the worst thing was the retainer at night, because that's when my night teeth survived probably better than my bottom teeth. Because the bottom teeth, I had a NASQ guard too. It was like, holy crap, how much more crap to get to blur in my mouth?
Yeah,
You know, I
had this
wouldn't be
one-
surprised, Michelle, honestly, depending what the specialist says, you might end up with a mouth guard again in your mouth. Oh,
I had
jeez.
to wear this little device, Michelle. And I remember it going across the roof of my mouth, and I had to put a little key in it. And I
Right,
had to
that's the
turn
upper
this little-
retainer, yeah.
Yeah, I turned this little key at night, like 3 or 4 times, and it would like slowly stretch or pull, or it would do
Okay.
something to my jaw. Yeah,
I don't remember anything like that, but I think I know what you're talking about. I think I've seen things like that.
yeah.
It's designed particularly for teeth that are crowding. I tend to.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it quite did, but yeah.
Yeah.
Don't remember.
My biggest problem was the overbite. And I remember that it would go in, I think, what was it, like every week, every 2 weeks to get my braces tightened. I think, didn't forget that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, how annoying that was. You go in
You know
there.
what? It was annoying, Michelle, but I always tried to get a dentist appointment like during school time. So I would have like a half a day of school, make it like in the afternoon at like 2:00. So I had to go to the appointment, but it was too late for me to go back to school afterwards.
That wasn't an option for me because my mom worked in the day. So
okay, gotcha.
I had to
do them a bit later probably in the day, yeah.
well, in the afternoon. But
Yeah.
one of my friends was going to the same orthodontist I was. So
Well, I'm sure
we
you guys
catch up on school activities and stuff.
Yeah, you run into them eventually. Yeah.
Well, they're messing
Occasionally.
around with both of our sets of teeth at the same time in 2 separate chairs right next to each other. But you know what? Let's see secret. Well, we're talking about orthodontistry.
All right, I'll be right back.
I wouldn't be surprised. Honestly, I don't know what they're going to do, but let's just say it goes in because my teeth are crooked on the bottom again. They might say, "Yep, we're going to have to straighten them teeth up." But fortunately, we have Invisalign now, so we don't have to go through all that craziness with all those bands and wires and elastics and other crap. Oh, God, thank you. Hey, you're still gonna lose that one stupid tooth that's loose anyway, so get used to it. Know what you're gonna put in there? Well, I reckon I can put in a replacement tooth, all right. But you see, if your jaw did lose that much density, then you might want to consider that we're gonna have to recalcify your jaw. Now, how would you do that? One of the ways to do it is give you something like Boniva or reclast, which helps to fortify the bones in your body. And I just saw on a science and technology video that certain toothpastes actually, while trying to remove tartar, which is actually a form of a calcification process to reinforce the jaw, it strips away the calcium. I'm like, oh, am I using the wrong toothpaste now? I've been using Colgate Tartar Complete Total Control for years. Is that why my teeth are getting bad? Is because it's taking away the calcium out of my jaw? Yeah, Invisalign isn't. You're right, Debs. But you know what? Here's the deal. They do have a dental insurance plan too, and also you can get care credit, which I used to have, and paid off my cat's vet bills with care credit. And then care credit, after I paid the bill off the bill, dropped me like a hot tamale. Even though I did nothing wrong. They said, "You're done. Get out." I just paid the bill. And now you don't need this anymore. Get out of here. That's sweet of you. So anyway, the regular dentist said to me, which also does Invisalign and orthodontic procedures, said, I also normally do implants as well. They said, The question is that tooth in the top or in the bottom. We wonder about your top teeth are fine. There's nothing wrong with your top teeth. They're all good. It's the bottom teeth we question, the lower jaw. Um, and we still would like you to see a specialist on that. And that's not covered by my insurance. But they recommended them primarily because they were upstairs in the same building. So it would be easy for me just to walk up with a referral instead of having to go to a different office and things like that in another building in another town. Bakey Chill, what's that? Bakey Chill. My bone is shrinking because it's losing calcium density. With my osteoporosis, it also normally happens to older people too. Anyway, when you get older, you lose calcium, and depending on how much calcium you're getting, this thing is, they say, especially for children, this is important, especially for women who lose iron as well, because osteoporosis mainly hurts women more than the men. If you drink lots of milk as a kid, stay away from certain kinds of fluoride toothpaste, particularly fluoride will destroy your bones. What are they called? Hyperfluoristics. What is supposedly said to be good for your teeth. And some people, and actually, they get too much fluoride, and it causes bone destruction.
Hello?
So, did I get that from drinking too much tea? No, I don't know about the tea, but it certainly wouldn't be beyond the reality. I do drink a lot of instant coffee.
Okay.
So, I don't know. So, I don't know. $179 just to go in there, and I'm saying, yep, let me get my fingers in there and pull that tooth out. I don't even need pliers. You don't. You can yank it out. I can yank it out with my own fingers if I wanted to, but I try to keep it in there because I'm hoping, I'm just praying that because it's July 10th is the appointment, that the dentist specialist might say, now, maybe we can fix it. I wouldn't say yes, but I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. Modern science, modern dentistry. They're always coming up with some new stuff.
Hey, how you doing?
So maybe some procedure has come up that will fix your teeth. Maybe. Yeah, maybe there's.
Alrighty.
Google
All right,
I'm just talking to the computer here. Well, so we'll have to see what happens with that.
So I thought fluoride was good for your teeth.
To a point, turns out that sometimes several orthodontists and dentists have pointed out is sometimes too much fluoride gets into the hands of kids because of fluoridated water systems.
Yeah, there's a lot of fluoride in the water, but I remember when I go to the dentist when I was younger, doing getting the fluoride treatments.
Yeah,
I think
but there's a difference between the fluoride treatment and what we're talking about, and that first difference is that the fluoride treatment was designed to give just the right amount of dose of fluoride to fix your teeth. But the sad truth is, you don't have any control how much fluoride you're drinking in your tap water.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
So if you drink a lot of tap water, you could be drinking way too much fluoride. And then it'll go through your body like a monster because it doesn't just go right out of your system very quickly, which can cause fluoritis, hyperfluorisis, which is where it starts to destroy your bones of your body. Now, I know what YouTube's going to say. You telling fake news? No, you can look at the American Dental Association and you can look it up yourself. It's been confirmed that the problem is that there's sometimes too much fluoride in and it's not easy to measure the dose that's appropriate because there's wild concentrations. It's in your water. It's probably in your coffee, instant coffee, regular coffee. And it's just, it's everywhere. And it's in your
Michelle,
food you eat. So,
Michelle,
yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you out. Did you know that dogs are allergic to fluoride?
No, I did not. But then again,
So I had a buddy of mine. Who would brush his dog's teeth with regular toothpaste, and then the dogs would just literally sit and look at the wall for hours on end. And he couldn't figure out why, and then he took them to the vets, and the veterinarian said that the fluoride in the toothpaste makes the dogs hallucinate. So you have to get like a special toothpaste without the fluoride.
Right, that would make sense.
Brush the dog's teeth.
Or any toothpaste that doesn't have fluoride, which is readily available now for people as well. Yeah.
Well, so apparently it makes the dogs hallucinate or something like that.
So, like I said, is you can also make your own toothpaste too, using baking soda and hydrogen peroxide. And then, but the problem with that is it's not going to taste nice.
Oh boy!
But the baking soda and the hydrogen peroxide together is going to create the oxygen that will help to break down the bacteria in the mouth, and the soft abrasive nature of the baking soda is going to help to remove the stains and tartar on your teeth.
Oh, feel like taking some calls tonight, Michelle? You want to take some phone calls?
What's that?
You like doing some calls tonight? Taking some calls?
We can try. Try is the right word. Oh, wait. Michelle. Oh, no, wait. Yo, what? Can we do
Take your time. Take your time, Michelle.
Just hold a second here. Michelle, I got an idea. Can you take phone calls? Yes, we can. Sort of. How? Right. Let's start with the most obvious way. Using Firefox. Voice, Google Com. Okay. Let's go voice Google Com first. And there I am. I'm logged in. 860-469-2821. Please respectfully understand.
Be respectful, guys.
One request. That is this. I'm not trying to get under anybody's grill tonight, but I don't really necessarily want to sit there and deal with terrible callers.
Have some fun calls, some good calls, some intriguing calls, guys. Let's not have any ridiculous ones. Let's be creative if we need to be creative. Let's,
Well, how about asking legitimate questions?
That's some legitimate questions.
They can still be creative too. Think about it.
Maybe Boomhauer or something. Yeah, definitely.
Now, how can you move the side chat over to the other one? So let's see. Can I copy this? Bookmark tab, move tab. Oh, I don't want to close the tab. I want to reload it. Duplicate tab, pin tab, bookmark tab, move tab. Move. Move to new window.
Got this.
Hold a minute. Move to a new window.
So take your time. Take your time.
I got it. Okay, so I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this one over to the other window like I usually do.
You got it. You got it, fast.
And I can... So I can keep my finger... Oh, phone's already ringing. Okay. Hello, Skynet.
Hey, Skynet. How's it going?
Yeah. It's going right. Can you turn up the volume a bit?
Who, me?
No, I'm talking to Skynet.
Oh, I can't hear him. I'm sorry, Michelle.
Okay, Skynet, can you speak some more?
I can't even hear Skynet.
I think he rang off already. He just rang off already.
All right.
Let me call my phone and see if I can hear myself. Okay, and see if you can hear me. Okay. Get
right.
the open 9 off outside line. 6.
You got it, Mamacita.
6 9 2 8 2 1. I might have to check something. Oh, that sounds fine.
think I hear it.
Hello. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yes,
pretty good.
go ahead and
That's
speak to
pretty
4.
good.
You can hear that, right?
Sounds good, Michelle. Yeah, sounds good.
Of course, I hit my mouth right there, but the microphone I was eating it.
Michelle, I fried up a couple
All right,
burgers.
so we got coming in now.
All right.
Go ahead. Hello. Why is it not working? Let me check something. Oh God.
All right.
Let me check to see where is he using for output device. System default speaking device. Oh, microphone is. Oh, I see. The stupid microphone. Why did I choose that one again? I got it. Yeah, allow microphone access. Okay. It was on the wrong microphone.
Oh, okay.
All right. So now let's test that microphone thing. All right.
You want me to call you, Michelle?
Yeah, I hear it. Yes, fine. I'll call. I can't. Okay, now it should work fine. So hopefully, callers, let's see the next caller. Please try calling in.
All right, here we go.
Okay, here we go. You know the phone's gonna ring tonight, right? Yeah.
Here we go.
Go ahead.
Testing A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Yeah, it works. It works.
Your
horn works. Go check your lights.
Yep, we can hear you, caller.
How you doing? How you doing, Noodles?
Welcome back, Noodles.
Michelle, your breasts look really good tonight, Michelle. They look fabulous.
Yeah, sit back, Michelle. Let Noodles get a view of them tatas.
Yeah.
Mmm.
Are you stuffing tonight? I mean,
No,
what did you do
no,
to
no.
those breasts, Michelle?
Got a different bra on or something, Michelle?
No,
You put
same
on
bra as usual.
Wonder bra or something? Push-up bra?
No push-up bra.
Did you use the pump today? Did you pump them up?
No, I don't do anything like that. Maybe it's just the way that maybe it's just the way that this kind of dragged down a little bit here. So
Michelle, the evening show light agrees with you. The evening light's agreeing with you, I guess. Michelle, maybe that's what's doing it because you never do night shows. Maybe night the ambience of the light, the evening is illuminating your breaths.
Yeah. How you doing, Paul? Yeah. I mean, Pete.
Great breath.
Loving to miss you here. Like I was in a rush because I ended up kind of coming in, putting the groceries away, and we didn't have much time to break down the empty bags and put them outside, and so I kind of hurried up to get outside to put things away so I could run in here, set up, and I had forgotten all about the situation. It's funny. It's weird this way to hear. It's like, oh, that's better. Yeah. Anyway, so it was like, it was just kind of rushing in to get the show started. And Ned says to me, why do you have to be so right on the nose accurate, right exactly at the top of the hour? Let's see, because that's what my audience expects. They don't want when the show's like, hold on a minute. Oh, I got it.
All right.
Go ahead.
Is it true you can contact spirits in the afterlife?
Yes.
Can you contact Jerry Springer and get a feel of what's going on in Jerry Springer's world? R.I.P. Jerry Springer.
He passed away. Yeah, rest in peace, Jerry. He's passed away today, Michelle.
Okay, let me answer the question.
Good question.
I got a feeling he's still coming out of orientation right now. So I got the impression he's fine. He's actually just going through a debriefing, so to speak, to review his life chart, see where he's coming. He's working with his spirit guides right now. Everybody goes through that process when they go home to the other side.
You think that some people take longer to get there than others, Michelle? Or do you think it's the same length of time for
No, it's the
people?
same length of time, but some people choose not to go through the tunnel or the bridge and just stay on Earth as ghosts. Usually because they mistakenly think that they're not welcome home. And that's totally not true. Everybody's welcome home.
That's what I think the caller wanted, Michelle, is to see if Jerry's spirit was still here on Earth, or do you think that he went over to the other side? I think that's maybe. I think he went over.
I'm not getting the impression he's a ghost. No, he's not a ghost.
I feel he'd be a ghost. Michelle. I feel you can contact him too. Wasn't he in Stanford, Connecticut, or one of the Hartford, Connecticut? Isn't that where he taped his show? Or I believe, yeah, Stanford, Connecticut, Hartford, Connecticut. Jerry Springer show.
Stanford, Connecticut's down by the shoreline. It's
I think that's where he filmed the show at. So you have a close connection to Jerry, Michelle.
Well, he's in the same state. It doesn't necessarily mean I'm close to him.
Physically.
But yeah, you know what? It's funny. Speaking about spiritual realm, is that I'm still actively in contact with my father on the spiritual side of things.
Does he contact you? Does he contact you, or do you contact him?
Sometimes he'll drop a message to me in the form of a suggestion.
We ask your father what he thinks about Milton John.
What does my father think about Milton John?
Yeah.
He never told me anything about Milton John.
Can we ask him?
He just said to me, "There's just people. They're just bad people. Stay away from them." That's what he's saying.
Is that one of those people?
Yeah, we know those kind of people.
No, I'm saying, is Melton one of those people? Is that what your father told you?
Yeah, he's one of those.
Does he think you should marry me? Should we get married?
I get the impression he's saying it's way too soon. I agree with that. I think it is way too soon. But maybe 6 months. Give us some time. I remember my original boyfriend. We had a 3-year courtship period. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. Fortunately, because it was a 3-year courtship period, there was no worry about divorce, nothing like that. I was like, okay. He decided he wanted to go with another girl. He liked this other girl. And I said that we had open-ended relations. I said, if you find somebody else or I find somebody else, I'm going to let you know if I find somebody. I ask you to do the same. He did. He said, I found this girl, Cynthia. I said, I know Cynthia. And she liked me as a person, too. So, she said to me one time, and this is funny, I was brushing my hair and she had to use the bathroom. She says, don't worry, Michelle, you know what I got, because I she had to pee. The toilet was right next to the sink. I said, yeah, that's fine. I don't mind. I was just going to brush my hair anyway. So
do you want to have like a summer wedding or a winter wedding? Like, would you want to get married in an igloo?
I wonder if we seriously did do this 6 months dating. Please no, I'm gonna rush into something head feet first.
That's about October, November, yeah.
How about December 25th?
How about December 20th, Michelle? You could do a coronation and a wedding nation.
Theoretically, he could still be he could also be kind of the Snow King, kind of like Prince Albert was still, not considered a king because he turned the road down with Queen Elizabeth. But yes, you could be a Snow King, literally.
Would Noodles be given powers if he married you, Michelle? Would Noodles obtain powers marrying the Snow Queen? Would he be able to control the weather and all that as well?
Theoretically, yeah, he could. But there is one valid might you'd have to keep in mind. And it has to do with the fact that I'm a disabled adult child. The minute
Noodles,
I marry
are you prepared for that responsibility?
The minute I marry you and we sign the marriage contract, guess what happens? I lose my disabled adult status, which means that you'll be living on my $800 a month I get from my income from my job.
Well, Michelle, let's take a big insurance policy out on you before we get married. Okay. We'll take it out on you, and you can basically do whatever you want.
It's not what I want to do. It's what the Social Security Administration has set.
I'm trying to get one out on Ed personally. I think that's some quick cash.
But right now, I still think it's a little soon, realistically, to worry about it. But I did say it this morning, but I was only pointing it out. It would be a possibility. But you only know me for what? Been to your house one time. Sorry, I don't think it's. I think it's a little too early to U-Haul it in there. You know what
All
I
right.
mean?
I'm sorry, Michelle. It's just I can't forget like the sight of those breasts, the rear end,
You're younger
everything.
than me. You're like a. You're like my cat Rusty. You're a Tom guy. You're a man. You're a Capricorn, but you're also active sexually. And I'm an older Cougar Virgo Aquarius. Are you really ready to deal with that? I mean,
Yes.
we're both earthy. We have earthy desires, which is obvious. And I think this is a great proposal for you, Michelle. Well, it'll be interesting. Prenups are for fools. Okay. Well, I think Noodles can understand that concept because, I mean, he has dogs, but they're fixed. But if your dogs weren't fixed and Wishbone and Tino smelled a female dog in the heat, oh my God. They would climb the
Well,
walls to get out.
Wishbone isn't fixed. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that. I think both are, aren't they?
No, Wishbone is not. Tino is.
Oh, okay. And right now, there's no female dogs nearby.
Now, if there was, it'd be game on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, because I remember Patty's dog, Simon, which was fixed as an adult dog after he had hit puberty, there was a female pit bull in her building and she was in heat. And he was going stir crazy. Like, he was, oh, it's too gross to mention. Just to say, there's a comedy show or a movie that had the same thing with a male dog going crazy and constantly trying to hump everything in sight because he had to get rid of his libido. Didn't do anything to me, but it was like they take the cushions off the couch. He'd be rubbing his what on the cushion.
He's got a nice delivery from the weed man, Michelle.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Speaking of, I don't have any Mary Jane. Oh, they're opening up a second dispensary in Torrington, by the way.
You eat all your chocolate, your cake bites? Your cake bites?
I still have the cake bites, yeah. I gotta find them.
Those are good.
I still got the chocolate too. Let's see. Oh.
Yeah,
Michelle, I'm sorry. I'm gonna stay here, Michelle. I'm gonna listen to you, but I am gonna fall asleep. So if you hear me snoring,
let me ask you a question, Noodles. What does my voice sound like to you? Besides,
like
obviously older.
Like an angel.
Yeah. An angel.
He loves your voice, Michelle.
Angel
like
with a
baby bird, Michelle.
So what about the other people? Like Leo, for example. I mean, you
like Seasons. She sounds like a dog toy. You sound like a fucking angel. You sound like you're constantly singing. You're singing a beautiful song, but you're actually talking. Season sounds like a goddamn dog toy, and it's kind of annoying. And I have to ignore it a lot of the time.
She sounds like a chipmunk.
Yeah, right.
Well, you know what? She can get voice here. She can get voice training to work on her voice to make it sound more cultured and refined. It sounds so much more adult and sexy.
Yeah. Why? I mean, what did you ever take those courses, or did you ever train your voice?
I was naturally good at it because I do voices and stuff.
Can you do a real sexy voice for me?
Of course. I can do anything you want, honey. Anything. What do you think if we ever get Silvermoon radio scripts on? What do you think is going to be reading a lot of the female characters? Besides, obviously, Tiger Kitty might read some of them. Why don't you actually show them some of their script? Oh, I mean, why not? Good idea. Who wants to hear part 2 of the script?
Me.
Because I already heard part 1. I never did part 2 publicly. Let's get this part 2 up. So let me go to my documents. Let's go to Quest Lost times 2. Okay, there you go. So let's see. Let me go to the top of the page. Can you share this with the audience? Absolutely. Let's share this with the audience. You, the audience, can see the script as well, and that way we all can read it together and see how I do it. Voices. Yeah, do that. I think people would like that. I'm working on it. I gotta find scene 3. You don't have to use scene 3. Can you use scene 4? Screw that. Use scene 3 because they can see my face. Oh, okay. So let's go to here we go. 10 pages of script. Yeah, it's kind of short. I see that. Okay, so let's get started with this. Clothless Times, episode 2. Clothless gets its radio voice. Intro music plays. In our last episode, Michele clearly expressed her displeasure to War Chief Savannah's Windrunner. The physical altercation resulted in the War Chief needing medical attention. Michele made it clear that she was going to take the people to Clothless out of the Horde to become their own group. Michele returned to Clothless partially relieved to finally vent her frustration about what Clothless Savannah said nothing to do with Clothless. I hate this good drug. To realize that she had no clear idea how she was going to begin her missive to create an independent Gulden. Michele left the portal room in the palace and walked to the regent's office. The regent, Lortharon, which is the phone call, I guess.
Got a call.
Go ahead.
Boring.
Okay. Now, he hung up on me. I didn't hang up on him. No, I
That was Milton John. That was Milton John.
Who knows? All right, so I go. This is where you see the right lines in the script, maybe not. So Lord Thoron says, "Can I help you?" Your Excellency, I think we need to continue a way to leave the Horde after the actions of Savannah Swindminer and the way our people have been taken advantage of by the Horde over the centuries. We need to consider our options to become our own identity. Lortharon sighed as he put his pile of papers to the side of the desk and invited Michele to sit down. How do you propose this? I don't think making Clothless a floating city is practical. We do not have the resources to defend ourselves from the entire Horde or Alliance. But after Aerith says sack the people. Hold on a minute. Go ahead.
Can you at least make some sound effects or do some voices with this? This is really monotonous. Let's spruce it up a little bit. Add some zest to it. You were just talking.
Add some zest to it, huh?
Yeah, make it sexy.
Take your top off, Michelle, and start reading.
All right. As your zest. All right.
Doing your bra.
And he says here, Clothless was aligned with the Alliance, but after the sack, the people of Clothless was decided that the Horde would be a good defensive partner. Sadly, that has not been really ideal either. What the people of the crash ship Elon Musk? They have trained in our field to mage work, and they their skills and technology as a thanks. I think we could. I believe, I could be wrong, that several have learned to do portals to their homelands. What if we could work with them to eventually become a sovereign trading partner in a nation? In exchange, we share and collaborate ideas and technology in addition to our traits and skills. Lortharon nodded as he thought it was an idea. An off-world trading partner that could also provide tactical assistance. Sounds like an interesting plan. I wish you the best of luck. I will provide whatever I can provide within reason. The music plates interest me. The Sindori have no words for. Closest translation was music plates. Several of the Elam's crew would play the music plates at the bazaar every weekend and the dance night. The gathering was very popular, with the bazaar being completely filled with Sindori traveling from many areas to be part of the festivities. I think they have some other technology we can benefit from. I will reach out to the group. Narrator. Okay, you know what? Notice, would you like to read the narrator part? Can you see their lines here? Well, how about you, Paul? All right, I'll read it. Later that night, the killer came back to home the Wayfarer's Rest Inn. Sylvia, her wife, had finished preparing dinner of manna worm, carrots, and potatoes and Sindori wine. The inn was quiet as there was a small group of Elon Musk. Oh, God, here we go again. Yeah, Skynet.
Michelle, you put everyone on the panel to sleep. You're working on putting us to sleep. Either you got to crank it up.
Fine. I will read the story later on. This is horrible. What are you doing, Michelle? What I'm doing was I was reading some of my script, which by itself is... No, it's not. But anyway, let's talk about voices, though. I have been practicing. Yeah. Going to show you my muchachas. Do. Yeah. Yeah. They're like Carmen Miranda there. Oh. Po. Yeah. Po. You're killing me. Wow. Wow. This is great. Carmen Miranda bikini. Oh, she doesn't use a bikini. No. Okay. I did show you Carmen Miranda. Oh, what do you think? She's in the background right there. Do you see her in the picture there? Yeah, that's Carmen Miranda right there. Yep. Rifles have riches. I have riches. Yeah. I can see her doing a Ruffles commercial. I have riches in my skirt. I have riches in my voice. I have riches in my personality. I have riches in my samba. Yeah! Whatever! Okay, let me get the piano again. Phone. I know! Go ahead.
Hey.
Hi.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, how you doing? Yes, I hear
How
you.
you doing?
What do you want?
We hear you, caller. Good
Aw.
evening. What's on your mind tonight? What's on your brain?
Can't hear me.
Okay.
Caller, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear
Yeah.
us, caller?
Yes,
can you
you
hear
can.
us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
How's
wanted
it
to say
going?
hello
How's it
from
going? What's
Australia,
on your
man. I was
brain
listening
tonight?
to the reading, and I don't appreciate the last person hassling us so queen to read it a different way. Like I was enjoying it on my sleep.
Okay.
Excellent.
Life's enjoying it. Life is when you, like I said, you guys, okay, I got a movie link I put up on Discord, which is Weekend in Havana. If you watch that, like you see Carmen Miranda in the cabaret dinner theater thing, and she does intro dance. She does 2 numbers and dancing is samba. She's cool. I like her. She's fun. I can tell. I bet the real actress herself, even off camera, was quite a fun person. She enjoyed life. She had a good time with life. You know.
Sounds like it. So how you been?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she also eventually got out of her contract with 20th Century Fox because she wanted to be able to be more free and flexible. So she paid out her contract out of her own pocket. She paid out the $75,000 to break the contract.
Oh,
So
wow.
because she felt that 20th Century Fox wasn't really doing enough for her. So she decided to become a free agent of her own. So she took care of her own management, categorizations, and missions, Broadway, and everything else, dancing. She paid on her contract. No, she paid it off. She paid out her. She bought out the contract. She paid $75,000.
Michelle, are you talking to the show or the person on the phone? Because I don't know if you realize
Everybody,
everybody on the phone. They're trying to talk to you. You're ignoring the phone caller, Michelle. They're trying to talk to you. And you're rambling on.
So, caller, what do you want?
Dead bitch.
All right. So, caller,
talk to the caller,
listening,
Michelle.
I'm taking in what she's saying.
Okay.
It's fine. I am listening.
Okay. What would you like to know?
I would just wanted to say hello from Australia. That's all I wanted to do.
Oh, really? Welcome from Australia.
Thank you. I've
it's they're 12 hours ahead of us, so that's like what, 8 in the morning?
No, my love. It is in the afternoon at some point, I think.
Oh, afternoon.
It feels like it anyway.
Well, welcome to the show.
Thank you. What
and
time is it
what's your first name?
My first name's Lady. You can call me Lady.
Okay, Lady. How you doing, Lady?
Yeah, or Ella, either or. It doesn't really bother me.
So how did you find the show? How did you just?
I stumbled across you a while back, and then I lost touch because I lost touch through Discord and whatnot. And I caught your show today, and I just want to say hello. I just wanted to lend my support and let you know that even Australia is watching you.
Now, obviously, you're using, as far as I know, you're using something similar to Google Meets to call me on. You're not using a...
Oh, Skype, my lover. I haven't got it any other way but to call you through Skype. Yeah.
Okay, that's
Is that right?
cool.
Is that... I was desperate. I just wanted to say hello. And that other prick kept calling through and saying that you're boring, and you weren't. I was listening to what you're saying.
Yeah, well, we get calls from overseas once in a while. We get calls from the UK. We get calls once in a while from the UK too, in Canada.
Yeah,
which isn't overseas. Right. So, what's the weather like
right
now? You guys are getting ready to enter your winter. Right now it's your fall. And what's the weather like right now where you are?
Well, at the moment it's like a sunny 20 degrees Celsius.
That's
so I
not
don't know what
bad.
that
That's
is.
not bad.
Fahrenheit, but it's quite
That's
warm.
not bad. It's certainly warmer than here, that's for sure. Because here in the United States, you just rang off, it's like 14, 16 degrees. It's not really that warm. So, what do you think, Noodles? How many times have you ever had a call from overseas call your show?
So I think Noodles may be sleeping.
Oh, okay. He said he was going to crash. Yeah. So, as I said,
places and wake them up.
It's pretty rare to get calls from overseas, but we do get them once in a while. Okay, incoming call. Skynet again. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Oops, I'm sorry, Skynet. I accidentally hung up on you by mistake. Oh.
It was an accident. It was an accident, Skynet.
Yeah, I can call him back, actually. No, he's calling me back. Okay.
It was an accident.
Go ahead, Skynet. How you doing?
Hey, doing good. Glad to hear other callers. But so the reason why I'm calling is I want to make a new song this weekend, but I need some new words and stuff. So muchachas are good and all, and you sing about buttholes, but can you sing about cooters and like pussies or vaginas or something? Can you make a song or just say some words about that kind of stuff?
We could do that. We can do that.
I'm sure we can do something like that.
So how many let's do this, Michelle. Let's play a game. We'll go back and forth, okay? And me and you will think of as many words for the word vagina as possible, you know? So I would say vagina, and then Michelle, you would say something like pussy. And then I would say something, okay? So we're gonna go back and forth.
Okay.
Let's see how many. Yes, are you know what? You just tell me how many different words for vagina you can think of. Let's think of them all.
Bush.
All right.
Twat. Pussy. Pie hole.
Cock holster.
I'm trying to think of. Okay, well, taco.
Oh, you got, how about snatch?
Yeah, that too. No,
Say
wait.
Say it, Michelle.
Snatch.
Snatch.
Okay. Next. Okay.
What other words can we think of? Hunt.
I can't think of any of that. Oh yeah. Tocha. That's just vagina in Spanish. Tocha. Yeah.
What?
And let me see how many words you can use for a woman's breast.
All right. What do you got?
Well, you got boobs.
Mm-hmm.
You got this is from a poem. You got two twin rows. You got
Titties.
the bumps, the muchachas.
Zumbas.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Titties.
Someone used the term milkers. And look, it's kind of a little inaccurate because
Milkers.
milk jugs. Yeah.
There you go.
Jugs. Yeah. So let's see what else. Can't think of anything else right now.
All right.
How about you guys? Flappy pancakes?
Flapjacks?
Well, you're not flap chested, so.
No, flapjacks. Flapjacks. Like,
mounds.
You know,
Mounds.
Mounds?
Mounds.
With the
Like
candy
when a
bar?
woman's laying down, they look like hills.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Mounds?
And of course, let's see. Merkin, if LL fails, the hills have eyes. Okay, I think you know what the eyes are. One per hill. Yes, it actually is a movie, by the way. The Hills Have Eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Gazanjas. Yeah. Melons. Yeah, I forgot the term melons.
Oh, yeah, melons. Yeah. Titties.
Torpedoes.
Torpedo.
Okay. Balloons.
Bosoms.
What
about bosom, Michelle? Is bosom?
Bosom. Yeah. Bosom. Definitely.
Bosom.
Yeah.
Fun bags.
Yeah.
Fun bags. Pillows.
It's kind of interesting now when you think about it. Yeah. Pillows. Yep, definitely. Pillows. Well, I think it's interesting that, like I said, what are you doing, Michelle? I want to see how we're doing on the stream. So you have to go look on Google Chrome to see that.
We're doing. Michelle, you're doing great. What a
10
treat,
people,
Michelle.
10 people, 10 and a couple likes. Yeah.
Good show. Michelle, it's a great show tonight. I didn't know you were even doing a night show. It's a nice little treat. Yeah, thanks for doing a night show.
Oh, because you're not doing a night show. No, I usually do.
Well, I forgot. It's Thursday.
We moved it to Thursdays, yeah.
I wasn't sure, Michelle. I should say.
But then, that kind of works out better, though, anyway, because you know why it works out better is because that way you got a day, I get a day break between the shows.
Yeah.
And
you know what? I didn't want to say I didn't forget, Michelle. I just didn't know if you were going to have one, I guess, But yeah, what a treat. I'm glad you're doing one tonight. Yeah, what a nice time. Got Noodle sleeping up here.
Now, let's ask another question. What would you call a woman's leg? Why not?
A woman's leg.
How would you describe it? Maybe it's more like, what would you describe a woman's leg? If you were like explaining to a person that you were poetically trying to describe her beautiful legs, how would you call her legs?
Well, the ideal leg Michelle would be long, silky smooth, luxurious.
Yeah. Slender
but muscular.
Yeah, that's my legs right there. Okay.
Good gas. Oh yeah. Well, there you go. Maybe
that's in that term.
Slightly broken tibia.
Noodles is asleep. I don't know what he's doing.
I wonder what he's dreaming about, Michelle. What do you think he's dreaming?
No, listening to the chat direct. He's got the direct feed on it. This way, he's still technically in the chat. He's not.
He's probably dreaming about you, Michelle. He's hearing your voice right now. I have no
idea. Right now, he doesn't have his microphone muted. So if you hear some loud buzzing noises like snores, that's probably from him. Perhaps. That was actually from another singer that came up with that song. Oh, yeah, another singer there. That was Doris Day. Perhaps. Yeah, I always do lots of voices. I like that fun with voices. Oh dear, are you really sure you want to pull that pin? Because you do, we all go boom. That sounds close to the camera, isn't it? Yeah, I know. Hey! All right, pull that pin. We're gonna blow us up. Please don't. What do you call butts? Caboose. Yeah, caboose. The seat.
Junk in the trunk.
Junk in the trunk. Translation came out drunk in the trunk. Shaky town. Shake your booty. That's another word. Rear, rump. Yeah. And a woman's lips. They come in different style sizes. But I'd say I like lips that are a little bit, a little bit of. Yeah.
So are we talking about the lips on the face, or are we talking about the other kind of lips?
I'm talking about the lips on the face.
Oh, okay. I thought you were.
What about the eyebrows? What about the eyes?
Caterpillar.
Who always talks about the eyes? What about the eyes? Well, I'll tell you something. I got kind of gray-green eyes, okay? I don't know if you can see it. Let me get. I think that some people like brown eyes, some people like green eyes, some like gray eyes, some like blue eyes. Mine are kind of a greenish gray, blue eyes. Peepers. Yep. And let me ask you, Paul, what do you think of what do you look for in a woman as a man? I'm just curious. What interests you when you see a woman?
I mean, are you talking about like attraction wise? Like
what gets your attention when you first see a woman walking by?
That's tough, Michelle. I kind of like to scope out the whole picture, but I tend to. Hold
on, the phone's ringing again.
Okay, no problem.
That's not my phone, Michelle. Hey, timer!
Timer's done it.
Hey, timer! Timer! Get your food out of the oven. Ed. All right. Do you want me to put out warm or what? He didn't say what to do with it. Okay.
They'll figure it out, Michelle. Don't worry about it. They'll figure it out.
All right.
But Michelle, I like to think that I kind of tend to gravitate and look towards a woman's face when I first meet her, and then my eyes usually kind of go to the breasts or the legs, or
That's
there's
actually
really
very
not a part.
common. For some reason, for men, that is very common. I don't know why that is, but they do. Usually, a man's eyes are going to go straight for the breast line.
Not necessarily, though, Michelle. But to be honest with you,
Many men do. Many men.
Kind of a pervert, though, Michelle. I get enjoyment from pretty much any part of a woman's body. Like I can, the feet, the legs, the stomach, the thigh, like any part, pretty much I can enjoy. So I mean.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't really tend to gravitate.
Kind of like the women that we have in the porn section of our Discord.
Sure, yeah, I like them all shapes and sizes. I mean, yeah, of course. So I don't necessarily gravitate towards anything, but I mean, there's always those common things, and pretty face, nice eyes, maybe a nice smile,
Do you like your women to have a certain type of voice when you talk to them? I mean,
Michelle, you got like a softer voice. I like a voice like yours. People like Monica, people like Blazing Leo who sound like they smoke like 10 packs of cigarettes a day.
Nice. Monica's voice is okay, but I think Monica's voice...
She sounds like a scuffed Marge Simpson, like her really raspy, and I don't like that raspy.
Sounds like another person I know that has a voice similar to that. That's younger, yeah.
I like a nice soft voice.
That's because of Ravage Hill cigarettes that she smokes.
Yeah, I like a nice soft voice, Michelle, kind of like yours. You and Lumi have a nice soft pitched voice. Tiger Kitty, just something, like a nice soft toned voice.
Yeah, I can kind of do Tiger Kitty. Huh, what are you talking about? What are you saying? My voice? You don't like my voice? So nothing is wrong with my voice. My voice is good. Yeah,
I just don't like a raspy and hey, honey, how you doing? How you doing, honey? Yeah, I don't like the raspy.
The raspy voices. I don't get into. I don't get into them in men either.
Yeah.
How
about yourself, Michelle? What type of voice do you like on a woman? I know you like the women's. What type of voice do you like?
I like in men. I like a man's voice that sounds like he's mature, like he's got a good command of the language. He sounds cultured.
Indubitably,
he's smooth. I don't really get men's voices that sound like they're like the uptight voices. I think we know the kind of voices we're talking about, where the guy sounds like basically like someone grabbed him by his privates.
Oh, the guy
and twisted hard and have him scream. She's got me, Mom, and you know what? I have no choice to talk like a munchkin. Oh. I'm not into that. I don't like the raspy voices either. I don't. So, but I don't want to. I definitely, like I said, Noodle's voice is approved. I kind of like Noodle's voice. So Noodle's voice, I like. It's kind of mature. It's a mature voice. It's kind of cultured voice. It's kind of a deeper voice. It's not too deep. Like it's hard for me to understand it too deep.
We got a call.
I'm incoming caller.
Coming.
Go ahead, Skynet.
Yeah, Michelle, when are you and Noodles gonna kiss on the lips?
Good question.
I kind of almost did.
Well, Michelle, I mean, you are coming up on
I was actually
date,
going to kiss him the first time I met him at ABC Pizza, but I didn't because I thought he wanted me to, but he didn't at the time. It's like, so.
Michelle, you're the woman, so I think it's
on the way home, I kissed him on the cheek because I couldn't reach his lips anyway, and he almost went off the damn road. Pete says, I'm not a sucker. Can you explain the birds and the bees? What does that mean? How about Pop, this cousin? His adult voice or the voice he used to use on the show? Because Pop's real voice is a little bit more deeper, but it still is kind of like booming. You know. Hi, this is Martin. Hey, I'm not here right now. Leave your name and number and I'll get back to you. Beep! Oh, jeez. Hi, Pop. It's Michelle. Hey, let's go and see how you're doing. I've been on since I talked to you. So that sounds just like her. Oh, you mean like when I do Tiger Kitty? Michelle, did you make sure to get that document I just sent you? I sent you something in the post. I'll be here in about a week. You should have your new stuff. Your sheets will be here in about a week or two. Yeah.
That was spot on, Michelle. I thought Tiger Kitty was up here for a second. That was spot on. I'm sure
she's listening to the show.
Oh, I thought she came on panel for a second. That was spot on, Michelle.
Yeah. Hey, she's in charge. She's going LOL. Let's see. What else I can do? Baby. We've been going out now for about 2 weeks now. When are you going to invite me to your place? I've been wanting to see your cat. And I wanted to see you undressed. But obviously, it seems like every time you try to get me to come over, it always seems there's always someone that's inconveniently interrupts our plans. What's the story, honey? I guess I'm sure curious. Oh, yeah, well, I listened to Tiger Kitty enough times. Michelle! Hey, Michelle! Did you get the stuff I sent you yet? I did send you some stuff. I did send you some new teas I got from my friends in the UK. And my family sent me a care package. I put some of my teas in there for you. Yeah.
Here, let me try a Tiger Kitty, Michelle. Michelle, I was going to come on your panel, but I had me finger in me bub.
I could kind of do Gitchy, too. All right, that's an excellent idea. Why don't you try to get Michelle to go ahead and have some fun? Go out, let her go out there, go for a walk. It'll be good for her legs, and she can really benefit with the exercise. All right, let me get the phone again. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hi, nigga.
How you doing? They actually got me in the back. Yeah, they got you in the background. Anything you want to say, caller? I thought it said no.
Let's hang up on them, Michelle. Yeah, let's give it a hang up.
Yeah.
Huh. They had their TV up too loud.
What did you think about my Gitchy voice? I think it was pretty close.
Good. Pretty good, Michelle. It's a pretty good Gitchy. What about Wiggy? Can you do Wiggy?
Oh, that'd be like me trying to do Seasons in a way.
Yeah, they do have some higher pitched voices. But
She's
I mean,
a
still
little
very
high.
Nice, very nice voices.
Let's see. Oh, let me answer the phone again. It's the same phone number, Michelle. I know that. Go ahead.
Delicious.
How you doing?
What's your name?
Doing all right.
Caller wants to know your name.
My name is MicheleMarieDalene. Who are you?
My name's MicheleMarieDalene.
Dalene.
Delaney.
And who are you?
And who are you?
Oh, brother. We'll go to this game in Paris.
Oh, God.
Here we go. It is again.
Okay.
Okay.
You're nicer when you're in love.
Well,
I'm usually nice unless I get too badly stressed out. Then I can get pretty grumpy.
Michelle, I got a caller for the question for the caller. Michelle, caller, have you ever shoved an empty beer can up your ass?
A what?
What?
Have you ever shoved an empty beer can up your ass.
No, that's enough.
That's enough. That's enough.
Put a beer can up your butt. Open the can in your butt.
Michelle, can you do any celebrity impressions, Michelle? Do you know any celebrity impressions? Like Gilbert Godfrey, maybe? Hi, Michelle, it's Gilbert. Right. Can you do any like celebrities?
I might be able to do
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
No.
Oh.
Trying to think. I can kind of do President Reagan to some extent.
All right. Let's hear your Reagan.
Let's see what I can do with this.
Ronald Reagan, guys.
Greetings, everybody. Tonight, of course, I'm here to discuss the issues that are affecting our country. The issues with Iran and the hostages. We're going to fix that problem because we know where they are kept. We're going to get the American people home. That's what the best I could do.
Yeah, not bad, Michelle, not bad. What did you think of Ronald Reagan as an actor?
I never really seen too many of his movies. I don't know.
Neither have I.
He was in a lot of Westerns. I know that.
That was a pretty good impression, Michelle. Can you do Marge Simpson, Michelle? Marge Simpson.
Yeah, that'd be more like a Monica voice, sort of.
Yeah, can you do that? Can you do one of those?
Hi, it's MicheleMarieDalene.
Can you do that?
Homer, that's not the way it works.
Oh, come on, Marge. This will be a snap. Why do you think this is going to work? I've been studying this project now for 3 weeks. I think I got it right. Oh, I don't know, Homer. This doesn't look like it's going to work very well.
Hey, Mom, what's going on here?
Lisa, your father's up to something sneaky.
What do you mean, sneaky?
Well, what is it you're trying to do, Homer? Well, you see, I want to create a way to generate free energy.
Cheetah, that's actually very easy. Just use the sun.
The sun?
Yeah. Put a solar panel on the roof, and you got free energy from the sun.
So
Marge, she's a genius. Of course. Free sunlight. We get it every day.
Yeah. You do a whole Simpsons episode by yourself, Michelle. Wiggy says, Michelle, you do a really good Sleepy Joe. Can you do Sleepy Joe Biden? Yeah.
I don't recall.
Oh, boy, here he is.
You see, I've been thinking about what I did as president and all the times I messed up. Oh, sorry. You know what? I'm going to go lay down now. Oh, wait. My staff just gave me your cue cards with your questions on them.
Mr. President, come to play. We need.
So,
Mr.
reporter
President.
for New York Times wanted to know what I think about what Hunter Biden's been doing. Well, you know, my son is a criminal and does bad stuff. And so do I. I touch kids. I sniff kids. I can kind of understand my son's behaviors because I'm just as bad as him. Bad to the bone. Not really quite. You wouldn't quite say that, you know. No, you wouldn't, but...
Mr. President, you have some fecal running down your leg. We must go change you. This way, Mr. President.
Yeah, you know that bathroom yet.
Well, what about this the new or even the former speech person there? Was it Sanders? Yeah.
Oh yeah, Bernie Sanders.
Not Bernie Sanders. The Mike Sanders' daughter there, the current mayor of Arkansas. I forgot what her name was. Actually, the one I like to do is the Jean Pierre. I can figure out how to do her voice. Let's see.
Well, you know, we've been working on this together. My staff administration have been figuring out what we're supposed to tell the American people about the stupidity of our government. You know what? I don't have anything. What about you in the far back?
Do you go ahead and eat dogs for a living?
No. Do you go ahead and want to basically see the outside of the door?
Jean Pierre. Okay. Let's see.
Savannah, I could probably do Savannah to some extent as well. She's a little higher than Gidgee. Let's see. I think it would be a great idea if Michelle could do this. I think she could do a wonderful job. She just gotta work on it a little more. Gidgee says, "Yeah, I think Michelle could do it. She's got the strength, she's got the stamina, she's got the endurance. And don't worry about it, Savannah. I know Michelle will do this." Are you sure, though? Because, walking a mile across town is a little bit much on her legs. If Michelle takes a rest every 5-10 minutes, she'd be fine.
Gonna get those benches back, Michelle. We're gonna get them back. That's pretty good, Michelle. Pretty good.
Lady Michelle is very open about sex. Just was wondering if Michelle is offending the pictures of genitalia. No, not really. No.
So you're like the woman of a million voices. Like,
incoming. I got it.
Incoming.
Yeah, I got it.
Pick her up.
Go ahead.
Mama. Can you do Jerry Springer?
Jerry Springer.
I don't really remember what Jerry Springer sounded like to do Jerry Springer.
Should bring up an audio clip of him, Michelle. He did. This is Jerry's final thought. Love your neighbor, everybody.
Yeah. I can sort of do Oprah Winfrey. Oh my God, no, not really that good though.
Yeah, give it a try, Michelle. Hey, Stedman, where you at, Stedman?
Let's see. Hold on a minute. Incoming call.
Incoming.
Go ahead, caller.
Do an Ed impression. Bye.
Okay, that's some answer.
No, I was going to ask you to do that too, Michelle. You don't have to say the name of who you're doing because I know Ed's around. But yeah, give us an Ed impression, Michelle.
Can you get a car? You get a car and you get a car. Well, let's see if I can do an Oprah for you. On today's show, we have a special guest, MicheleMarieDalene, the North American Snow Queen. This is going to be a very interesting show because we're dealing with something involving meteorology and sorcery. Come on out, Michelle. Yay! So is it true that you managed the weather for winter? Yep. Okay. Do you have any particular likes or dislikes about weather management? No, I like doing it. Okay, we got another guest coming out right now. Her name is Joan, and she's works for the National Oceanic Administration. Administration. Joan, come on out. Hi. Great.
Hold on.
All right, go ahead.
All right, I want an Ed impression and a homeless Mike impression.
Ooh.
It's not really much of an impression. There's actually a guy in a video on YouTube that sounds like homeless Mike. Looks like him too. Hi. I was wanting to know if you could pray with me. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. I just usually skip the ad at that point. It's like, I don't want to hear this guy. It sounds just like homeless Mike. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to hear him telling me about how, but pray with me. Please. Okay. So I can kind of do Andrew. Kind of. You are nothing but an old idiot and a moron. I don't know what you're doing. You have no idea what the future is. What are you saying? You think you know what you're doing better than everybody else? Yeah, you. You think you know the world. You think, yeah, okay, so I drank some bucket. Sorry. Hey, I just happen to be
Andrew, Michelle? Michelle, is that Andrew? Were you trying to do Andrew, Michelle? Andrew S?
Yeah.
That's more like, hello, Michelle, you want to go get us some crock and some cock tonight? You want to go blow on some men?
When he's calmed down, he sounds kind of like this. Hey, Michelle, hey, how are you doing today? I just happened to come home from work, and I just went to the pub. I had a few pints. Just a little bit tipsy. But, how are you doing? That's kind of like Andrew. You could probably do a Scottish Dave. Scottish Dave, I probably could do. Yeah. I got my new phone, but unfortunately, I did not install Google Meets yet in it. So I'm not sure what to do.
I just seem to have this problem. I keep trying to click on your link, and it keeps sending me to my app store. So it says I have to download something. What do I do next?
Pretty good.
And I explained, you download the app. That's all I have to do. I don't have to do anything else. No. Yeah. Getting work as a voice actor. Good idea. That's something you can do from home. That's something you can do from home. Incoming. Go ahead.
Good idea.
Ed, drunk and horny.
Drunk and.
All right, Michelle, the caller wants you to do
Crocodile Dundee.
Of Ed, drunk and horny, Michelle.
Oh, you know what, Shara? That's going to be a mighty tough one. You know, that thing out there is big and hot. I got to go ahead and I got my knife ready. Let's go take care of the Sheila. Let's go take care of that Sheila. Me and you. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, actually, there is money to be made in voice acting, especially for a lot of YouTube videos. There's a woman that does Psych2Go videos. She's a professional voice actor, and she does the Psych2Go ones, which you probably noticed. They're the nice creamy voice she has. I forgot what her first name is, but she's been a regular on the Psych2Go videos for a long time. Hello, Psych2Go viewers. Today we're going to talk about depression and how it affects you. Depression is a really bad thing because it affects you in multiple layers. I keep forgetting what her first name was. I know. Oh, but you kind of got it, right? Yeah. Yes, there is money to be made in voice acting. I'll tell you, you know there's most of the money you make in voice acting, you know that, right? Yeah, you can make money. Ting, 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 ting. Make money all you need. Money here, money there, money everywhere. Yeah. Absolutely. Three coach it. Of a lady you threw the roach at. It's kind of, but she's telling us, what is that thing going in my kitchen? What is that thing? What is that thing? I never seen anything that big.
Michelle, speaking of roaches, you see what's in my hand here, Michelle? You see what this is?
What's that?
You see what's in my hand here, Michelle? Fat blunt.
Yeah, that's another name for a big fat.
Big old fat blunt for
magic
you and Louie,
stick.
Michelle. See that?
Yeah, why do they call them that anyway? They don't look like the insect. You know?
No, fat blunt. A fat F-A-T. Fat.
Blunt, yeah.
Yeah, I'm smoking a fat blunt for you and Lumi, Michelle. See it? See it smoking there?
Yeah, what's up, Doc?
See my blunt?
You know something? I've been thinking.
Oh, yeah, boy.
What's your first name?
It's Yosemite.
All right, Michelle. You got to have a good voice for this one. Marvin the Martian, Michelle. Can you do Marvin the Martian?
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, like that.
The plutonium space modulator is missing. What am I going to do now? The Earth is not going to go kaboom. I need to find another plutonium space modulator.
All right, how about Lumi? Because Lumi has a bit of a deeper voice. I think Lumi would be really. Hello, this is Marvin the Martian. Maybe Lumi give it a try.
Okay,
Lumi try it. Yeah.
Oh my goodness! What are we gonna do now without the plutonium space modulator? I need to do the new one. I have to find a new sorcerer.
Now that's good.
Hey, what's up, Doc? What are you doing?
I'm looking for something.
What are you looking for? Is it this thing?
Oh my goodness! Yes, it's a thing. I need it. Give it to me.
Say please.
Oh, for God's sakes, please! I need that.
What's it for?
That's so I can blow up the Earth.
Blow up the Earth? Why would you want to blow up the Earth for? That sounds kind of stupid. Yeah, see.
Oh, well, I just need it back. Can you give it to me?
Nuh-uh. I'm not giving it to you. That's my home, and I'm not going to see my home go bye-bye.
Lumi, that was pretty good. Can you do any Flintstones, Michelle? Fred, Barney, Dino,
Fred,
Bam Bam.
did you take out the garbage this afternoon? Yes, Mama, I did. I did bring out the garbage. Are you really sure? Because I still see a bag sitting in the kitchen. Okay, maybe I forgot. Where do you go, Fred? Well, me and Barney went to the bowling alley. You're supposed to take out the garbage, Fred. Yeah, I know. I kind of like forgot to take it out before we went. Uh-huh. Yeah.
That was a good Wilma, Michelle.
Let's see if I can do Bernie. Hey Fred, what are you doing? My wife is mad. What's wrong? Because I forgot to take out the garbage.
Oh, Betty,
Well, that's
Betty.
okay. Betty doesn't get mad at me. I just go ahead and leave it behind. She takes care of it. You're lucky. No, it's just I made it clear that I'm not taking the garbage out. That's easier that way.
You just told her you're not taking out the garbage?
Yeah. She just doesn't usually say a thing.
All right, Michelle. I'm going to be Betty.
I want you to take out the garbage. I've asked you 5 times this week, and you haven't done nothing.
Yeah. You take it out.
No, you take it out. I've been taking it out for the last 2 months.
Michelle, I'm gonna be Betty, Michelle, and you be Fred, okay?
Fred, I just started my period, and I need you to go get me some more fig leaves.
Oh God! Why don't you ask Barney to get it for you?
There, Bertie.
Why don't you ask Barney to get him for you? That's his job. He's her husband.
Yeah, Barney. Yeah, you be Barney. That's who I meant. I'm sorry.
Oh,
yeah,
I can do Barney.
You're Barney.
Okay,
Betty.
I'm not going out right now, Betty. I just got home from work. Sorry, I didn't know. You didn't tell me before I went. I would have went back, grabbed them, my box and left the store.
All right, Michelle, I got a real tough one for you. Scooby-Doo.
I could also do Spacely as well.
Mr. Slate?
Oh yeah, I could do Mr. Slate, no problem. Spacely, you're a moron. But
that's the Jetsons.
Pipsqueak. You don't even know what you're doing. Oh, really? Well, I happen to realize that we just made some new advancements in Spacely's practice that you can't have yet. Oh, yeah? Blow away. Cox just moved in next door to you. What? They just built a new building right next to you.
Michelle, it's pretty good. Can you do Scooby-Doo, Michelle?
Yeah.
Can you do Scooby-Doo? Raggy. Can you do that? Can you do Scooby?
I could probably do Wilma pretty well.
Wilma or Daphne, yeah.
Daphne is kind of easier. She's a little more like Wiggy's range voice, though.
A little higher pitch. Yeah, fair enough.
Jinkies, are you saying that we have to find the root cause of this problem? It's actually pretty simple, considering the fact is that this ghost voice is repeating itself every 5 seconds. It's got to be a voice on a timer. Exactly.
Oh, it was just Mr. Henderson with the mask on.
Timer? What is a timer?
Timer is a mechanical device that measures time.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
Come on, Scooby. It's not that hard. Let's just go downstairs, look in the basement, see if we can find a mechanical timer device. I gotta warn you, though, Daphne, many new timers now are digital.
Did you like that show, Michelle, when you were a kid?
I did to some extent.
I did as well, Michelle. To some extent, as a little boy, Michelle, I figured out after watching it, I did like it and intrigued me. But it's always the same thing. It's always the same thing, and it was always somebody in a mask scaring the kids,
scaring the neighborhood. But some of the things that they do to catch it was pretty interesting.
Yeah, it was an alright show, but it was just always the same damn premise.
You remember Josie and the Pussycats?
Josie and the Pussycats was a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, remember Alexandra?
Mm-hmm.
Get this mangy cat off me. The cat's not so bad. Melanie, shut up. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know why, Michelle, but I feel like you would be a speed racer kind of. Did you watch Speed Racer when you were younger?
I did.
Cartoon? Yeah, that was a good one. I like that one a lot.
You ever watch Motor Mouse and Autocat?
Motor Mouse, yeah, I remember that one from back in the Underdog. They had Underdog.
Never fear, Underdog is here. I'm going to make your days, make you happy all the way. Yeah.
Who was the other one, Michelle? Who was the other dog? Hong Kong Fooey. You remember Hong Kong Fooey?
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
Or Louie. Hong Kong Louie.
According to the book of Kung Fu, bam! Bam! Yeah, I used to watch cartoons a lot. I used to have a lot of fun with cartoons as a kid. I used to do a lot of voices. I used to. I was I'm multiple talented. You guys know this. If I actually practiced the script and I did it right, I could probably act out all the parts. Probably could. But I think the men parts would probably be better for the men voices to do. Right. Yeah.
Take care, lady. Yeah, I was
Night in the chat.
The lady was saying good night.
Thank you, lady, for coming in, lady. I know. Oh my goodness, it's already 11 o'clock.
Hey, Michelle, we're having fun, right? Time flies.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, time flies. We're having a
smoking
good time.
A fat one. Okay.
Yeah, smoking a joint.
Spot on, Bunny. Spot on. Oh, right now, like I said, I'm trying to learn how to do the voices of different voices, like Carmen Miranda's voice. It's actually kind of easy for me. It's like, it's a singing voice that's a challenge, but I've been listening to her sing and get an idea what she sounds like when she sings, So she says like, yeah, she's dancing around.
Are you gonna sing when you do the samba?
I'm gonna probably make up a song like that when I'm doing my
you do the samba? Nice.
With the fruit on my head. Fruit basket.
The Snow Queen Samba. That'd be a good name for the video.
Well, it would be modified samba because I already talked to Carmen from the other side, and she said, "Hey, like I said this morning, it's okay." She said, "You got to modify it a bit. That's okay. You try. You dance, you shake, you shake.
Your own. You got to make it your own, Michelle. Modify it, like she said. You're gonna do it differently
because you got the knee injury, so you can't just go out there and do exactly standard ballroom samba.
No, you got to make it. It'll be a Michelle Marie original. Snow Queen Samba.
Deb says he's got a hairy butt. Ooh. Does it really matter? Do I have a hairy butt? No. My butt is very clean shaven.
You shave it? You shave your butt, Michelle?
Oh, private so she's clean.
Oh yeah, she shaves, guys. Ooh. Michelle's clean.
I never had any hair in my butt anyway.
She's ready for eating. She's cleaned up. Hell yeah.
So, yeah, I actually do. I think this is an interesting show tonight. I'm sorry about the slight technical mites with the sound at first.
All right, Michelle, we got it figured out. You figured it out. It's all good. You figured it out.
No because I mean, if I was to do it the other way, what would happen is we would end up losing basically, a lot of people probably would come and went, where's everybody?
Michelle, I think tonight was a great show.
I think tonight was a great show, yeah.
We had phones on. We've had a great time. We've had nice chats. I'd love to keep it going for a little bit.
We got the one call from Australia, from the land down under.
Oh, yeah. Michelle, from halfway around the world, we got a phone call.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You're reaching people all over the world, Michelle. And
people felt it was worth it to call us through some means.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michelle, you had like 30 people this morning. Your numbers have been up lately.
Right.
Right. You're doing well,
We're up to 1,409 subs. That's of this morning. I don't know what it is right now. But let's see if I can give you a quick look at the scores. This is how it goes south. Tonight we're going to discuss the score of the great game. Now, this wonderful game that we're playing here. The home team is in effect with 1,409 people.
Oh, we got a phone call.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I've never asked you this story, but I want to know about your first sexual experience? Where did it happen? What was it like? What did it feel like? I'm talking about with another person.
My first experiences with my ex-boyfriend, Robert Myers, but we already were dating for at least 2 years, and then we did it together.
Were you and Robert at your apartment, his apartment?
Yeah.
Which one? You were at your house?
My apartment.
Oh, wow. Okay. Very nice.
Yeah. And then, like I said, it went fine. We had a good time together. So,
How old were you, Michelle?
I think I was about 32 at the time.
Oh, okay. 32.
Yeah, I got into it late.
No, not necessarily.
Hold on a minute. Not
necessarily.
It's kind of funny that date comes up. I'll explain in a second. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, I already knew the Robert story. You told me he stunk and he was morbidly obese. Now I want to know the best experience. Who was the best experience? Where did it happen? What did it feel like?
Well, the difference was between Bob and some other people we know that have similar issues is he would take a shower.
Right.
He would take a shower. He could get in the shower. He did shower.
So Michelle, the caller was asking, what was your favorite time? We've heard about your first time. Now, what was your favorite time that you've had with somebody? Good experience. Good experience.
Well, it's funny because except for Bob, I didn't really date too many other people in that way. I think because I was scared. I was afraid.
Well, can we touch on that, Michelle? What was your worries? What were you worried about dating somebody? I mean, I know you have handicaps, but like what was
I think it was because being a hermaphrodite / intersex, I was afraid that people were gonna go like, oh, I did go out with another guy after Bob, but I think Bob was better than the other guy. But anyway, the point is I did go with one guy, which was a double amputee. He had no legs.
Okay, yeah, I think I remember you telling me about that.
He was severely overweight. As he himself used to call me, he used to say about himself, he says, I'm a meatball with arms. He was so grossly overweight. The only thing he could do was to basically maybe just scoot up close to me because his male member was like buried under his fat. So
yeah, and he didn't have legs. So yeah, I get that.
Don't forget, you also had an experience with Valerie too. Yeah, I did.
Ooh, how did that go?
It was in my apartment in Winston, the old apartment at 570 Main Street. She came over, and we were hanging out, and so we were sitting on the floor, and basically we kind of straddled each other's legs and kind of basically touched privates to privates.
What about Dory as well, Michelle? I thought you gave Dory the knee. I thought you put the knee into Dory as well, right? Did you not mess around with Dory?
Dory liked the knee. Dory liked the knee because it was
Okay, so Michelle, out of all these experiences that you've talked about, men or women, which one was your favorite?
Between men and women?
Yeah, out of all of them, like out of all your experiences, which one did you enjoy the most? Is what I'm saying.
I think I like Dory the best because
okay, Dory. Okay.
Yeah, because I think Dory was more open to it, and and yes, we did do tongue and groove.
Okay,
which was kind of fun.
Nice.
But YouTube, you can't go into too much detail because they
we get it.
demonetize it. So just to say is that was a good experience with me and her.
Nice.
It's too bad though is we had always have a third person in the room, which is Lumi, and Lumi didn't mind one way or another. But like Dory said, is I feel like a second left foot because there's Lumi there. Well, technically should be the second right foot because I know.
You just tell her, don't worry about Lumi. It's just me and you here. Dory. Don't worry about.
I mean, because I think Dory understood that Lumi wasn't gonna go away. Because we're already partners. Like she said to me, is you and Lumi love each other more because you guys are so tight. I said, yeah, I do. I love Lumi It's just true. I do.
But
And
Michelle, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say that it's something that's hard to explain to some people. Because if you share a body with another soul, hold on a minute. Yeah.
Okay.
Michelle, I just notified the people on Discord that they kept bugging me about a show. I'd like to do if possible. They said there's no problem with being late. I'd like to do if possible tonight by 12:30 if I can.
Yeah, you can do it by 12:30. That's no problem.
You know, after you're done, I don't want to.
Yeah, you just go ahead, set it up. I'll set it up for you. Just give me a few minutes, okay? Because I'm running a little late too. So, all right. So Ed wants to do a show on his channel.
I think this is going great, Michelle. I don't think you're running late. I mean, even if you wanted to step away, Michelle, for a bit.
They have tattoos, and so does
we got a
Danny G.
Got a call.
Okay, let's go for the night, guys. Go ahead.
Have you tried on those thongs yet, Michelle?
Not yet, but probably might tomorrow or the weekend.
Yeah.
Why don't you try them on tonight?
Well, it's kind of late. Okay, that's the end of the calls for tonight. Make sure they close the right channel. I know.
So Michelle, what I was going to ask you really quick was, so Michelle, just for a hypothetical, let's just say me and you were intimate with each other. Would Lumi be involved in that as well? So me and you are making love. Would I be making love with Lumi as well?
But you know what it is please understand, guys. That makes it hard because
I'm just asking.
It's kind of like the commercial for Joseph S. Bank. Date one girl, get the other for free.
Right. So what if me and you were making love, Michelle, but I wanted to come inside of Lumi? Would I just ask you to bring her out, or just announce that I'm doing it?
We share the same organs, so theoretically we both get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. We'd be having a threesome.
It's kind of, in some ways, it's kind of like Abigail and Brittany Hensel, but except we're more perfectly overlaid on each other.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's like, yay, I had a threesome with Michelle and Lumi. Like, yeah, how many people can say that? Yeah, that's awesome.
It's kind of, some people might find that kind of exciting. All right, guys, listen, everybody, I want to say thank you for coming tonight. Ed wants to do a show on his channel, so
all right, Michelle,
let me set him up on his channel.
You have a good night's sleep, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yep. Okay.
Take care.
Yep. Bye-bye, everybody. All right, now how do you hang up? Here it is. Okay. Noodles is going to be all by himself. Just leave the call. Maybe you might wake up and go, oh, where am I? Oh, I'm still here, but Michelle's not here. Oh. Because Michelle went to bed. Oh, okay. So anyway, everybody, so if you know Ed's channel, he said he wants to do a show on his channel tonight. So I'm going to get ready to wrap it up. And you know what? I want to say one thing before I go. As far as the intros go. What?
You don't have to wrap up your show right now. I said whenever you're done around.
Yeah, I know. But it's already getting late anyway. So anyway, so let me just wrap this up real quick here. And when it comes to the intros, I like the new intro, but I kind of like the old intro too. So sometimes it's kind of hard to say which intro I like better. But that's an interesting. And what's this? Enjoy live groups, calls, and more. I'm already signed up to the program. You now have access to premium Google Meets features. No kidding. Oh, wait. All right, so let's go get Ed on his show. And I want to say thank you for everybody for being on the show. And yes, I am still working on trying to get Carmen Miranda's voice down better. So, because I think she would like it if I tried. Okay. Well, let me answer this phone call first. Skynet. Yes.
Michelle, can you do us a big favor and play the other intro that Wiggy made?
You mean the other one?
Yeah, the one with the lightning. Remember the one?
Yeah,
with the lightning?
you mean the winter one? Yeah, let me play that one.
The one you didn't like, the one that you turned
All right, hold on a minute. Let me change the intro to that one, okay? Hold on a minute, please. All right, so the intro that we're talking about is this one. Let's see. Intro. There's two of them. There's a spring intro. There's a summer intro. Let's see. Michelle intro. Is this it? Let's see. No, that's the one from Tiger Kitty. Intro 720p. There we go. That's it. Okay, so I'm going to select that one. Okay. So let's just play it so you who may never seen this one. This is the other intro. So that's the other intro. And while we're playing intros, what about the long one that Tiger Kitty created? Because that's just as good as any. So let's get that one out. This is Tiger Kitty's because it was more meant for an advertising spot, but it kind of became an intro and an outro. Let's see. That's this one right here. This is a Tiger Kitty version. In case you didn't know this one. Okay, let's go put that on. This is like a 16-inch grinder. Hope you're hungry because you're going to eat a lot of it. I don't have any ones that turn down in here. I don't need them. Why would I want to have to put money
Well, I know you don't need it. Well, because you might want a big waffle.
These are the real. For my new people, this is going to be new to you. These are real. I don't think I still have it. I might have to re-download it.
You wouldn't want. You've seen Rosie. I mean, they're massive.
I know. I know. But then again, we also see like other people that got those things. What happens is after. So that's that one. That's the other intro. And so let me go back to me at the desk here. So, yeah, that was kind of cool intro. The only thing with this one is it has shared copyright music, which is fine. Oh my God. Yes.
Hey, what happened to your stream?
What?
Your stream's not live.
My stream's still live.
Nope, not live.
Yeah, we're still live.
Nope.
All right, so let me just put these things back where they belong here.
Okay, all right, Michelle, I see it now. Now I see it. My bad.
Okay,
Can
yeah.
you play that other intro right there? Just
yeah, I'm setting it back to where we normally keep it. Okay, just hold on a minute. Let's see.
Michelle,
This is.
I
like that intro actually. All right.
Michelle.
What?
Michelle, I put the link in the chat. This was the one you turned down.
Which chat? Which chat? Oh, the other intro. Okay, I see a link. Hold on a minute here, guys. This is the other intro that we created. I'll play this real quick. Hold on. All right. So let me go ahead and put this on here. I gotta get my cursor on here. Where is this stupid screen cursor? It's up there in the corner. I got it. Let's go. Okay. All right. First of all, let me pause this so I can get this on the screen. Okay. That's right. The wheel or the power or the Mark Cart one. Okay. So let me switch this on the screen so you can see it. This was getting ridiculous because now I gotta go find this one. So let's go over to that one and select the screen 2 since I think it's already in there. Oh, scene 2 is not in there. Gotta click on it. All right, I got it. All right, select that. Go change it to Google Chrome MMD Summer YouTube. All right, so this is the one. So this is what she created. Okay, so let's play this one. It's not. There was reasons I didn't like it. It's pretty simple, but here it is.
All right, well, let's watch it, and then afterwards you tell me why.
All right. All right. All right. All right. So I'll talk to you in a little bit. Let's get it. Okay. All right. That's the original intro she created for me for the summer. And I explained that I didn't think it quite fit the theme. So I asked her to come up with something different, and she came up the one with the medieval theme, which I thought was pretty good. So we're going to put the other music back on where it belongs. Yeah, I'm going to set the intro back to where it was originally so I don't get lost. Yeah. So switch just back to summer. 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 Do. Summer before. Summer. There you go. Why, holy Dario, there's summer. Yeah. You didn't even play the sound, I think. I did play the sound. All right, let me play it again. I don't believe sound did play the sound unless. Oh, yeah. Okay. You know what it is? It's a YouTube video, right? And then what happened is that. All right. So let me get on the Discord because it seems YouTube mutes the sound. So let me go see if I can find the video and the original link here. Since I know where you are, I gotta find you. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Getting ready to go. I'm a little bit. Okay. Let's see. Where is it? Let's see. YouTube. Jesus, little soldier. I'm trying to find the other link here. YouTube. Wow. See what it is I won't be able to do that. That's not my style. Okay. Here we go. This is the actual ones that she posted on this. Here's the soundtrack, in case you didn't know about it. Can you play the sound to Discord? Yes. So that we rewind this to maximize screen size. There. Now I can't see what I'm editing. Minimize screen size. Just do it, the show. Just do it. It's like Mountain Dew commercial. Just do it. You got it. Just hope no one lands any nasty porn goobers on me. Don't give them ideas. Okay, so let's switch to the right screen. Let's go to Discord to go. Preview, Questless, no, system. Discord. Pin route. Discord, there you go. All right, so here is the video. Now, guys, because YouTube is a pain in the butt. All right, so here's the video in its original entirety. Can I play your ad video? I don't have your ad video. Oh, did I name a railroad company? Can I play your ad video? Which one's the ad video? I don't know. I'm looking at your comment videos. Links that you sent me. Let me just switch or see if I can find that one here. Because I'm looking at your personal email you sent me. Date night with noodles. That's not it. What is the ad video? Texas mom with British accent after surgery. Okay, yeah. Jesus, little soldier. I don't think I see the ad one in here. That one was cool. Yeah. Oh, it's on my channel. That's banned here. It's just the music. It's something in the music. It's just music just didn't jive with me for some reason. It's just some. I mean, the middle majors one sounds pretty good, but even I think that one kind of could still use a little bit of a faster theme, but it looks good. I don't mind it. That's why we still use it. Yeah. Well, anyway, it's time to get ready to wrap it up. Yeah. And I gotta get it set up on his channel. Yeah. Now we don't have an outro video from Wiggy. That's a new one. We have the original. Yeah, we do. We have the original. All right, guys. Thank you everybody for coming on. I'll see you guys later. Stay out of trouble. Don't do anything stupid. And I'll see you tomorrow morning. Okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye.